Welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna run a few errands. First what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run and get some coffee, and then I am going to I'll pick up the neighbor a pack of cigarettes, and then I'm gonna bring them back. Jar has to work today. He is gonna ride his motorcycle. His car is now in the shop. He needs a new muffler, so he's getting his muffler taken care of. Muffler, oil change, I think that's it. So I'm gonna run a few errands because I am gonna make those breakfast muffins that I made before. I'm gonna make those for dinner and snacks. I had the girls today, and they want to go in the pool. So I said, Mommy's more than welcome, to go down to Nana's house and open the pool up if that's what Mommy wants to do. But if not, you have to wait. And they're so understanding at times. They're like, okay, Nana. And Everly is going underwater now, putting her face underwater. So it's so cute. And she says she's swimming, So she's so big for her age. Like, you look at her, you don't think she's 3. You think she's at least 4. But, yeah, it's been a great... And now Trey's putting his face under because Sissy is. So, it's going to all come. They're going to all swim together. And then it'll be nicer when we could take them to, like, the public pool. The beach, Everly did not like the beach. She didn't like walking in. She didn't like the sand, the wet sand. She was okay with the dry sand. But Jar and Tasha said she didn't like the wet sand when she walked in, because she felt like her feet were sinking in. So it's probably a girl thing. I should have took my cards out. I've got the neighbor's bank card and my ID, and I should have took them out, but I didn't. So I'll have to reset up the phone, which, I don't know, it works great in mine. I think it's just the way the dash is. So, I did see a comment about, James urinating, and I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab the sound, and I'm going to do it. I got my neighbor texting me. I'll read it when I get to the gas station, because that's who's texting me. So, what was I saying? So, yeah, I'm going to go back to that live and try to find it before they take it away and play it. Apparently I don't know if he watches my lives, but he definitely must read all my comments, and it's fine. I don't have time to go back and like read his comments. I go into mine and approve them. Then I get sidetracked with either my grandkids, my sister, my neighbors. I mean, my neighbors are outside, sitting outside, talking to the kids, and then they like have a little table out there now because they want to spend time with my grandkids. And my one neighbor, her sister-in-law is up visiting for a week, and we just sit out there and we chit-chat, and the girls will be in the pool for a while, then they'll run and get their bikes and ride the bike, you know what I mean? So it's very busy, and it's all about, keeping eyes on them, because, listen, them girls can run quick. Tasha was calling Amelia to come in the house, well, my house, to come in and to dry off, because they were going to get ready to go home. And we leave one bathing suit stays at my house, so that was the one she had on because I had been watching them. Anyways, so she ran, and she runs so fast. Excuse me, I didn't mean that. She runs so fast that Tasha couldn't even catch her. So I said, I wish I got that on a short, because that was hysterical. But, I didn't have my camera. I just looked into me. I said, Amelia Pauline Ethel, you get... And she walked right up to the pad that has the chairs on it. So, all right, let me get this for him and see what he wants. All right, he just needed later. So pick that up. Now we'll head to Dunkin'. Where I'm gonna go is actually Walmart. And like I said, I want to make the muffins, and there's the one kind of the pancake mix that I get, so I'm gonna get that. I just moved my seat up a little bit. My body is real achy. So yeah, I'll run this back because I know he needs his cigars, and I'll drop the coffee off. I'll drop mine off as well because I don't want it in the heat, you know. I'm gonna, I think, get a medium to go to the store with. Oh, and I did post the vitamin that Jared takes. There's another one too that he takes for like not mental health. You know what I'm saying? And he says he feels better. So these are all good things. He goes back to work today. He's still sore and has like an open boo-boo, so to say. I said boo-boo. Wound. You know where I get the boo-boo from, right? But everything's great. He's healing well. Yeah. I just wonder how he'll feel on the motorcycle, though. Nah, he don't lean over a lot, so he should be fine. And let's go ahead and get these coffees. So I'll order it so you guys don't have to hear it all the time. All right, guys, so I went and I got my medium. It tastes phenomenal, so we're good. I was noticing something. I've been doing arm weights, and I've noticed that it's still, you know what I mean? I'm going to be 63, but my arms are getting bigger from the weights. I love it. So that's nice. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to get some comments, you know, flab or whatever, but I'll take it. I'll take it any day. It's awesome. I wouldn't have noticed it if I didn't wear like the tank top I've got on. It should be retired. I don't know. I probably had this probably about 5 years, but there's nothing wrong with it, you know. Actually, I still have the biker shorts that match this. I should have put them on. I do have jean shorts on today. The what are they called? The Y something that is supposed to give you a butt or something. Ladies, I don't have a butt whatsoever. I would love to take all my stomach flab that hangs, stick it on my butt, and have a butt, but I am just happy to wake up every single morning. It's a blessing. Some mornings are painful, don't get me wrong. This morning was one of them. It took probably about 5 minutes, I'd say, before I could actually get out of bed. Like, my hands were stuck, my arms were very sore. I've been shaking a lot of shaking. So, oops, I've got to pick that up, the straw wrapper flew, so I definitely want to get that. All right, I'm going to drop these off and then go to Walmart. I am not going to go through, I keep saying it to myself, I'm not going to go through the clearance, because, gosh, I'm definitely done for birthdays, for real, and for birthdays for the rest of the year for everybody. And I've got Christmas stuff already, so I'm emptying the one closet and trying to condense to one closet. I have 3 bedrooms, so I'm trying to get everything out and condense it to one bedroom. Oops, my sister, be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. She is gonna come over later with her granddaughter, so you know what I'm gonna do? All the kids love egg salad, so I think I'm gonna, when I get back home, make some egg salad. Even though Tasha's doing lunch now, they still want, after they're in the pool and running around, they always want something to snack on, and they love Nana's and Auntie's egg salad. So I'm gonna get that done. I don't think they're out yet. I know she was making them lunch, so I just don't want them running up to the car, you know. I was taught a very good lesson by some friends that, you know, don't bring children on, and I definitely will not do that. If I ever, like, a lot of people want to see a picture of Amelia. I have thought about, like, blurring her face and showing you how big she got and seeing, you know, how grown she is. But then it's like, you know, you can't really see her face, so you won't see the difference. But, all right. Let me go run this down. I'm going to run him his cigars first, though. And then I'll be back and someone can come shotgun. All right. Just working on a little TikTok to post later, so keeping busy. And I'm not focusing so much on, you know, the Hensons. However, if my name gets brought up, then I'll speak about it. And it gets brought up almost every vlog or live he does. And I thank Betty for sticking up for me and saying she really hasn't been talking about you, because I really haven't. I have said some things. I've said more so, like, you know, there's help out there that they could utilize, and, you know, that house is too large for them. Jim cannot maintain it. No way, no how. I mean, he has a difficult time maintaining just laundry, let alone, you know, the dishes and the kitchen and the cooking and the cleaning. No, it's too large for him. And Jerry don't get it, because I think Jerry's used to living in clutter. I really do. I'm sorry that I'm saying that, but I think it's a true fact. Jim wants to be a minimalist, but, you know, how can he be a minimalist when your wife has just a hoard? And, you know, her stomach has been bothering her a lot. I think she should go to the doctors and let the doctors know how her stomach has been. She's saying it's because the way she's laying down or the way she's sleeping. I don't know, guys. You know, that her tumors and such could have spread to her stomach, to her colon, to, you know, different areas, because it's stage 4. And she's blessed to have these tumors, you know, shrinking and turning into bone, or, you know, whatever she says. So she's very blessed. A lot of people are not with stage 4, you know, and like I said, you know, we heard it, the doctor saying it, we heard the doctor agreeing to it, we heard about going to, how do you want to say that? Trials, you know, and then she missed her trials. Like, how can you be so, like, irresponsible, like, not doing things that would help you? I don't know. I have a hard time. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I wish the best for them. I wish that they had rent that was like $300 to $500 per month, where they would have some money to purchase their own, like, laundry detergents and bleach and toilet paper and paper towels, and, you know what I mean, stuff like that, rather than struggling and depending on people's donations to pay their rent or mortgage. It's just, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe this is how a lot of people live their life. I don't know. I can't tell you, because You know, even her best friend said, you know, there's no help. Even Jerry said it, for God's sakes. There's no helping her. She'll do what she wants, when she wants, how she wants. Well, sometimes taking advice, or, you know, don't listen to me. Listen to, you know, people in your family. Listen to your friends. Listen to things such as that, you know. And I've also always have stated that I do have a speech impediment. I did go to speech classes. I am not claiming to be some Einstein or pretend to be some Einstein. No, I'm not. However, common sense goes a lot further than all your little punctuations and, you know, speaking proper English. Your proper English and punctuations and such might not give you common sense. And it takes common sense to really survive in this world. So, I don't know, it just, that came out of my mind because of things that have been brought to my attention, that it's like, guys, you ever hear me claim that I'm like the smartest person around? Did you ever hear me claim that? Did you ever hear me claim that I'm some English scholar? Or never. Did you ever hear me say I was a damn firefighter? Or no. So, sorry. Just, you know what? When things come to my mind, they come to my mind and I speak it. So, that's just how it is. And again, there's a comment, but it's a rude one, so it's not getting approved. But, you know, asking about Jody and Mona and trying to, like, put them down, you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not going to approve your ignorant comment about Jody and Mona. Why can't they choose to do what they would like to do? Why is there an issue with that? I have no issue with that whatsoever. Like, I have no ill feelings. I have no, not hate, but I have no dislikes. Like, in life, we choose what we want to do. And I'll tell you again, they do sales. And if you're interested in that, please support them. Because, oops, that dang window goes up all the way by itself. It drives me nuts. And support them. I'm not gonna, like, sit there and say terrible things. I have no terrible feelings. So, it's ridiculous. Like, just ridiculous. You know, and I hope you're not going over there and leaving, like, comments about, say, me or any of the other ladies. Like, grow up. Just grow up. Really? There's no one spewing any hate. I'm not spewing hate whatsoever. Would I like to, like Jerry had said in one of our corresponding back and forth through, I want to say it was Instagram, guys. I'm not 100%, but she said she felt like her and I could have been friends because we have the same, like, attitudes. And I would have been that friend that would have kept pushing and pushing. Maybe she would turn around and not like me because of that, but I would try to encourage, you know, explain things like, hey, you know, the smarter move is this, you know, this is best for you. You know, I know you don't want to move because moving's not easy, especially when you've established yourself and you've been there for a long time. You've got a lot of packing and a lot of downsizing, you know what I mean? So it's not easy, but friends come together and try to make that less difficult, more reasonable, like. And the Cancer Society might be one place that would assist her. I know there's programs, I've looked them up, that would help with the the security deposit and first month's rent. And there's also programs that will help them move. I mean, so, and I would, you know what? Jerry wouldn't respond because I did send her a message one time on Facebook Messenger. I know she wouldn't respond, but maybe I can send her an email with all the links of the things that she can do. So this way, they can benefit from having a smaller place that Jim can maintain, having less rent to pay, which is huge. Also, help with moving costs. You know what I mean? All that. Like, I'm not trying to be this hateful, vindictive woman. You've said things, and then you say you haven't said them, which even when you show recordings of it, you're saying I'm splicing it together. Well, there's another woman, I mean, I'm not going to mention names because I promised not to bring up names, but she had her own channel here and there, and even she said, you can't splice like that. You can't add that in. And especially me. I'm far from some professional of trying to put things together. Y'all know that. Like, I am not tech savvy at all. I could show you how to clean a house real well, how to sanitize. You know what I mean? I could teach you things about medical. I could do research and help you with things that you need. I could do that type of stuff. But as far as splicing and dicing videos, and no, this girl can't, And you also know when I have problems with my internet and shit, sorry for cursing, I would get so upset with like losing the internet, and no, like that's why I didn't want to do lives. My internet is very good now. It's very strong. Now it's just a matter of sitting still for so long. Like right now, just from this little while in the car, my back is like, my lower back is like numb, asleep. I've been having a lot of issues with my face. It, all of a sudden my lips go numb and it spreads into my cheeks. And I'm shaking a lot. And so I've got a lot going on that, I keep private, and it just is what it is. I still, think even the phone service where, Jerry or Jim, one of them, could get their phone service for free, and they could bring their own phone. So it's not something that would be difficult. So that would save them money as well. Like, do you consider that being mean? Like, seriously? No, I don't. If someone was trying to help me, saying, hey, you could do this, or, this would help you out. If I couldn't afford my bills are all paid. I have money left over every month. I have money that I put into savings every month. I'm blessed. I'm blessed not to stress about it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have a lot of patience. Tons of patience. Because if I didn't, guys, I would have been flipping out about my car. Even if I didn't have use of, say, my son's car, my sister would have took me places. My niece would have took me places. My great niece would have took, like, it's ridiculous. There's no need to be miserable over something that you can't control. You know what I mean? So let me run in here. I'm also going to get a salad too. So I'll be back. What I got on Walmart clearance. I got a little cat bed. I'm going to see if my cats like it. $4.50. I don't know what it regularly was. I don't know. Doesn't say. I got a little self-feeding water thing for the summer. So I have several waters. I had 3 cats. Pebbles, Dino, and Bam Bam. For my granddaughter, a size small for a 2-pack of boy cut underpants, very soft, $1. A t-shirt for her, school is coming up, and just a little t-shirt for $2. So this is for my oldest granddaughter. And then for me, this I thought was cute. It's peanuts, and then on the back, and this was $2 originally, $10.98. So that is what I got at Walmart. Enjoy. All right, guys, I'm done with the Walmart run. I did look through a little bit of clearance. I picked up these for my granddaughter. They're just $1 for a 2-pack of the boy cut, and they're so soft. I wish they had them in my size. They did not. I picked up the automatic water filter or water dispenser for my cats because they're going through a lot of water with the heat. I mean, it's not hot in my house, but they are drinking more. So I figured this would be good, especially at night. And this was on clearance for $4.50. I picked up Eddie a little t-shirt for $2. School, got to start for school. And then I picked up a cat bed. I'm going to try this, see if they like this. They didn't like any other ones. This was $4.50. And then I picked myself up something. I picked up this. I thought it was cute. The peanuts. And this was only $2 on clearance. It was originally just $10.98. So that is what I got at Walmart plus some groceries. I am done. And I'm ready to go home. My coffee, the ice is all gone. But it still tastes delicious. So it's so overcast. Like it's bright, it's hot. However, it is very overcast. So I don't know if they'll be in the pool yet or if she's doing like projects with them, like, you know, their card games, their memory games, their words and letters. And Amelia loves numbers, guys. Loves numbers. Loves math. So I'm gonna head back and empty my cart, and if they're not there, let Tasha know I am home. If they want to come back down, they're more than welcome. If Tasha's busy, she could just send, usually she'll just send it to my granddaughters. Trey is a mama's boy, like all day long, all morning long. Where's mama? Where's mama? Where's mama? I'm telling you, at least 100 times in like 4.5 hours. Where's mama? Tell her work. Tell him work. Work? She working? So, all right. It is humid out. It definitely is. So, I just want to get everything in the house. The other day, oops, sorry guys. The other day, the ice cream truck came. And now, mind you, the ice cream sandwich was a little larger. But for one ice cream sandwich, it was $4. So I picked up 2 packages of, I don't know if there's 10 or 12 in the package, for $2.97. So when the ice cream truck comes, I'm going to try to say, oh, Nana already got it, like out front or out back, if they're in a different area, and then hand them. You know what I mean? Because that's insane. I get it. The ice cream truck comes by twice a day, so I wanted to be prepared. I remember back in the day, I would take waffles, you know, because they were cheap, much cheaper then than they are now. And I would take waffles and put ice cream in the middle of it. Sometimes it would be the Neapolitan, vanilla, whatever. And I would put that in the middle of it, and I would put them in the freezer in baggies. So when the ice cream truck came, I had some ice cream because I was a single mom. And a lot of other parents did things like that as well. So, but yeah, just ideas for you with your grandkids or your children, or you know, gotten a comment about, oh, you buy that junk at the Dollar Tree for your grandkids? Yeah, it's just lasting the summer. What was it? Goggles? The eye goggles? Like, hello. It's just hysterical. Hysterical. Like, I get them and laugh and then share them with the ladies and we laugh. Like, we make fun of you like you wouldn't believe. So, it is what it is. But yeah. Oh gosh. What a full day already. You know, because I had my grands earlier, so it's been quite the day. I don't think there's rain forecast, so if there is, I think it's like after 8 p.m. at night. Open it up a little bit. I'm trying to speak up, as you notice, so. I got an appointment to take my car back in on Friday, but if they got to keep it, no. I'll wait on the air conditioning. I'll get my tires torqued up, but if there's wires that got chewed on the air conditioning, I'm going to wait until my son gets his car back, which should be Friday. So, not going to be carless. I can't ride. I could ride a motorcycle, though. I did back in the day. A big, was it a Honda Fat Cat? Almost home. So, I'm going to turn some music on, though, guys, and just kind of chillax the last couple miles. But you guys know me. I'll be back. Bye-bye.